You were also in motion. That's the other
Constantly.
thing.
It's
'Cause
so
they reminded me of
irritating.
something
That's
about.
It's like I'm
we did an
shaking all the
episode
time.
where we were them.
Yes.
Oh, this.
that's right.
I don't know where this
right.
came from.
Yeah.
We were
Right.
role
Yeah.
playing.
Right,
We were
yes,
house
yes,
sitting or
yes,
something,
yes,
and we were
yes,
having
yes,
sex
yes,
and
yes.
pretending to be
Yeah,
you.
I remember
And so I had to be, and so you were just
jiggled.
always moving.
Well, I don't know where
Yeah.
that was from.
Yeah.
the
And
leg.
that Kmart jewelry and everything that you wore was kind of interesting.
Well, I think that, Marty and I both kind of came up with I just wanted to doll her up. I just thought she should be somebody that cared about herself, because I thought her and Al should be sort of hot
Well, who came
somewhere.
up with the big hair?
Well, I did. I mean, but
And
it was my
Dottie.
hair at first, and then Dottie and I just kind of made it bigger and
Teased it
bigger,
all up
and then
and bigger.
Dottie said, let's get a wig.
But
because
don't
then
you
it was
have the
getting-
wig now? Did you save the wig, or did you keep the
Dottie
wig?
actually put it in plexiglass for me, and it's in
Oh,
my
that's great.
basement on a head. It's the wig.
So it's there. It's there.
I
It's
have
still-
the wig.
Because she was so sort of prim and Laura Ashley and
Oh,
real,
she was so sweet
Yeah.
at first.
yeah,
Yeah.
and buttoned up tight. And,
Yeah.
and always smiling, and no matter what was
Oh, and
happening.
then she was so
it
repressed.
was,
right?
yeah, just buttoned up tight.
She turned out so
Whacked.
whack.
Oh, just,
Where they took you.
Yeah, I don't know where they got
I
it.
don't either.
No, but it started with those little monologues. It's where she started going
Yeah,
off
yeah,
into those
yeah.
weird little places,
Yeah.
and she'd get that glazed over look, and
yeah, right. Torture.
and you
and
have
that kind of-
orgasms.
And have an orgasm
Yeah,
at the
I
kitchen
climaxed
table.
quite a few
Always
times.
having
on
an
that.
orgasm
Yeah,
over anything.
okay, you know.
Well, they were high school sweethearts to start, right?
Except I'm much younger than him.
She's much younger,
in
yes,
junior high
actually.
school. I was in
In
junior
reality,
high, and he was in reality. Yeah, but they were high school
it would have
sweethearts.
been.
But I
But
always get-
Al was a good athlete in high school, and I think
Yes.
that was kind of an interesting character trait, that he had been very successful as a high school boy in athletics, and then, of course, because of the importance of that in high school, he was probably popular.
Right.
4 touchdowns.
And, the 4-in-1 game touchdown thing and all that. And then his life was over after graduation. He, I guess he
And I
knocked
was
you
from
off.
the wanker family, a
Knocked
little
you
bit of
off.
trailer trash, a little bit of the back of the motorcycle, a little bit
Exact-
like
yeah,
Kelly.
yeah, yeah.
I think she was Peg's
A
daughter.
little fancy, but Al liked that.
Yeah.
And then it was, and then it was the shoe store, which apparently was a summer job to
And then
begin
just
with.
never ended.
And just never ended. By the way, Luke Ventura, who we know, that actor is a very nice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich.
good, rich, good actor,
Shiner.
good stand-up
Yeah.
guy. He had one of the funniest lines, I think, in the whole, that I can remember of all the shows, when in that show, the Stewardess show, when he let me stay with them, because I was having on the outs with Peg, and I said, would you do that for me? Because he worked with me at the shoe store, and he said, Al, the day Luke Ventura can't do something for a friend, that's the day he's got something better to do. Which is kind of a Ron Michael thing,
What's so great about it?